Hello, students of Mrs. KB. It's me. I'm making you a little video, and this is for our tri-corner hat project that we're going to do. Tri-corner means this, like a tricycle or triceratops. So in order to make a tri-corner hat, you need to have the following supplies. Tri-paper. So you need to have 1, 2, 3 pieces of computer paper. Okay, next, I'm looking for, you can have crayons. Mrs. KB needs markers so you can see everything, but you need to have crayons for this, okay? And you need to have a red, a blue, and a black crayon in order to get started. Okay. Oh, and we need a stapler to put this all together at the end. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to get ourselves started with the first step. Notice I'm holding the paper landscape. That's the long way. Remember, cheese for portrait. This is landscape. I'm going to take, I have all 3 papers together. If you want, you can do one at a time, but I'm going to take all 3 papers and I'm going to fold them from north to south. And I'm going to try my very best to get the corners to match up. Right? Once I have them matched up, I take my finger and I'm running it right along the top. Okay, if you would like, you can now take the side of your crayon. Try not to mark up the paper though, and make it nice and straight. When I open up my paper, I will have all 3 pieces ready to go. And these sides are going to make my tri-corner hat. Great. I'm going to move 2 papers out of the way and start with the very first one. And I'm going to write some very important words. Okay, so I'm going to write the first 3, since this is a tri-corner hat, first 3 words to the preamble, which means it's before the Constitution. It explains what the Constitution is. And so those very famous words are "we the people." So I'm going to, with pencil, I'm going to try to make them look fancy. First, I'm going to write "we." I don't have a lot of room here, so I got to be careful. We the, okay, I got the. Now people, I'm going to put a capital P, because this is very important. P, E, O, P, L, E. Okay, I made my L better. So here we go. We the people. And I did that in pencil, so I can trace over it in marker a little bit later. Okay, next paper, the second one, I'm going to put the date. This is going to be hard, so I think what I'm going to do is write September on the top. S, E, Sep, Tem, Burr, like today's weather, burr. Okay, September. And now I'm going to make the actual day that it happened. Now remember, Mrs. KB makes that silly 7. Here it is, okay? September 17th, 17, this is the year, not 2020, but 1787. Nice and large. Okay, so far I have 2 of my sides. We the people and September 17, 1787. Now my last one is, who are all these laws for? Who are they for? And they are for you and me. And we are called citizens. So I'm going to write down my Z is the same as my 7. It's crossed in the middle. You can keep it without. Nice and neatly write citizens. And it's important to put plural, because now we have all of our citizens can now vote. There we go. Okay. So you have the steps or the parts, and I'm going to take my marker now and trace over the words. And that's what I'm looking for you to do. Make them pop. You know how it's important. We want people to be able to read this. This is a very important hat. It might even be considered a keeper hat. In fact, in our class, we vote. So when you vote, you can feel free to wear this very important hat. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the first page how I traced out the words and made them pop. Take a look at that. We the people. Now, some people like to make them a little fancy, so if you want, you can put the little balls at the end like that, or you can make this swirly to make it look like it's fancy from back in the old days. There you go. Now, trace over each one of these with your black crayon, and here we go. Think about this now. The next step is to color these. What colors are in the American flag? There are 3 colors: red, white, and blue. So this first paper, I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to color it in red. Not to distract any of the letters. If you look, I'm going to go down just a little bit. I'm going to go around. But I still want to be able to see the words. Very important to see all those words. So color in We the People in red. The next part is September 17th. So we have red, this will be white, and this will be what color? Let me hear you. That's right. This will be blue. So we're going to color in with your crayon all around the citizen, blue. And again, we're going to make it pop. Okay, we have one more step. After you have traced all the words in black and that you have colored in each paper, either red, white, or blue, we're going to put them together in order. We the People, take this. Next step is take September 17th, and we're going to put them back to back. Watch what I do again. Picking this up, taking September, and putting it so it goes back to back. Look, I now have the writing on both sides, and I'm going to staple the paper together. I'm going to put the stapler in as far as I can. Okay, I'm only going to put one staple in until I can fit it to my head. So this is red. Oops, hold it. You need to put it at the end where it says people. So staple where it has people. Okay. We the People, September 17th, 1778. Open this up. And now take citizen. And you're going to put that in. So September to citizen. Staple them together. Okay, and then it should say citizens, and then back to We the People. And that's where you're going to staple it. So you should have red, white, and blue. And your tricorner hat can sit on your head like this. And we'll be wearing them in class tomorrow. Take your time coloring. This is your afternoon activity. Make sure you have all the words colored nice and bright so they pop. Okay, enjoy.